Right, the head's off. I proved that it didn't catch on any of the bores, so I brought it through here and I'm going to strip it down, clean the valves and put new valve stem oil seals on. The ones I'm using are, you can see these are the MPI ones. The brown ones are supposedly better than the previous type, you know, the standard black ones. So what I thought I'd do is quickly just show you, for those that haven't done it before, and obviously there will be some people out there, how I lap valves in. There's probably different ways of doing it, but this is just a quick clean up because they're not too bad. The exhausts are worse by quite a lot, so I'll just pan down and show you. Alright, if you can, it's not good light, but if you can see that valve, that's the exhaust, one of the exhaust valves, and the valve seat round there, or not the seat, the face, or whatever you want to call it, that bit is black as black. And here's one I did yesterday. It's had its first run through. You can see the difference, how clean that one is. And this, I'll move the camera around. You can see that that's the valve seat we're going to clean up, and that is the one that's had the first go yesterday. So you can just about see the difference, how black and dirty it is compared to the inlet next to it. And obviously the inlets are going to be a lot cleaner because they've got petrol flowing through them the whole time. So what I'll do is I'll just show you how that works. Right, so the first thing I do is make sure that the face of the valve is nice and clean, so that my sucker device will actually fasten to it. Slightly better than that, hopefully. Let's try again. It doesn't need to hold the whole weight on it anyway because you're pressing down. So that's that. Then you get your grinding paste. This is an ancient can with the two different grades, fine and coarse, in the same tin. So what I tend to do is, I'll put it up there so you can see it, and get some of the paste and just work around the valve and just spread it on. You don't need a lot. So that's the course on. Get my plunger again. Drop the valve in. Bugger, doesn't want to stick this morning. Bit of gob oil does the job. And then you just drop it in and turn it, and you can also lift it and turn it at the same time. And what you're trying to do is get a nice, even, clean seat. There's probably tools of purpose that do this, make it easier than a plunger that doesn't want to stick this morning. But that's just had a very quick first pass, and we'll just wipe that off and see what a difference it makes. This is just on a few seconds, so it's not going to be brilliant, but it's going to be better than it was. There you go, that's just had, you can see that's just had a few seconds of work, and it's already starting to clean up. There's some areas that are worse than others, so basically I'm going to keep on doing that for another few minutes, up and down in there, round and round until it's nice and clean. And then once I've done them all on coarse, I'll switch to the fine and just give them a final set. And what you want to do is have a nice shiny clean valve face in there and on the seat as well. And when you're doing it, if I remember, I might videotape this bit later, on the fine one, when it's finally done, you get a weird, how do you describe it, a squeaking type noise from the seat as it makes. As you swing it round, it sort of squeaks and makes a funny vibration, and that tells you got a good seal. So I'll keep on doing this, get it nice and clean, a few more goes on the course, and then do the other ones, and then flip over to fine, and I'll try and demonstrate the squeaky noise it makes when it's done, when it's finished. I'll switch it off. Yeah, that's looking alright, so I'll just keep on going. I give it a little tiny bit more on course, and then as I said before, finish the rest and then switch to fine. Okay, I finished lapping the valves in, and what I've done is I've reinstalled two in here. And what I'm going to do next is try and get a best guess, a best measure on the combustion chamber CC. What I've done is got a bit of perspex with a hole in it, grease around the combustion chamber, hold it on, and then I've got a syringe here, and I'm just going to squirt the oil in and try and fill it as best I can and see how much it takes. It's probably going to be 11 or 12 cc, I think, but we'll see how we go. The thing is, it's a real messy job, and it doesn't always work first time either. Okay, that's done. Measured 14.5 cc on the first go. I might do it again. It's quite slow doing it this way. You're supposed to use a burette and stuff, but I haven't got that, so use what I have. And you should also use a thinner grade oil as well, so it fills the chamber easier. But again, it's what I have, so I've got no choice. I seem to remember it was 14, so 14.5 on the first measurement's pretty good, I think. I'm not that fussed on what it's going to work out at, because it works out at what it works out at, and that's it. It's going on the engine no matter what. So as long as it wasn't up towards like 15, 15:1 compression ratio, we're all right. At a guess, that's going to be high 12s, maybe, something like that. Not too bad. It might seem really high for a normal mini engine, but these Arden heads can take high compression ratios because of the alloy. I don't understand why, I don't care, they just do. The other 8-port is running 13.7 at the moment, so we should be fine with this one. But now I've just got to clean all that oil out of there and call it a night. And then tomorrow I think I'll put the rest of the valves in and put it back on the engine.